Oh, welcome back. This is Backstage Pass, and we're having one hell of a party. And with me, to my left, first, Sandy Lovejoy, who you've read for years, I'm sure, doing the KNIX magazine. What is the official name for the magazine?
It's called Country Spirit.
Country Spirit. And you've seen it in all. I've seen it always in the Abco stores. That's where I get my copy. But you have it all over the place.
I get mine at Circle K.
Circle K Abco. And here, with a Country Musician of the Year, is Jeff Dayton from the Jeff Dayton Band, who you've seen on the show many times. How you doing, Jeff?
Great, Joel. Good to be here.
God, you know, this is a night that I've seen more of my old-time friends. This is like the old Soundboard Awards. It really makes you feel good. In fact, we used to do our interviews right here back in like 84, 85 when we first started it. And in fact, I had you introducing Jeff Dayton on the show that was on recently. You didn't even know it.
But somebody told me about it, in fact, you know, and I said, boy, I think if I'd have known it was going to come to this 5 years later, 6 years later, I'd still be seen. I probably would have put on some lipstick for that one.
You said, this is Sandy Lovejoy from KNIX, and you're watching some great country music coming your way on Backstage Pass.
And if Jeff Dayton came on next, that was a true fact. Yes.
And we had Bob Willard Hinkey and Ron Rotowski, wasn't it?
Yeah,
was that one?
that's right.
Are they still with you? I hear that Bob went on to do Goose Creek Symphony.
Yeah, they're doing Goose Creek again, and they've got a brand new album they're out touring, and they're doing a whole bunch of kind of regrouping with the band, and then they've got an audience that's still out there dying to hear them.
So who are the new members of the band?
Well, right now it's Bob is a member of the band when he's in town. Gary Brazizi is our brand newest drummer.
From Brian Page and the Necks, I must add.
Yeah, that's right. We also have Ken Skaggs on steel and mandolin, and Dr. Ron Rotowski on fiddle.
That's a great lineup. Couldn't beat it. So, and you're still working with Glenn Campbell, and how many years is that now?
4 years now.
That's incredible. It's so anything new in you've been traveling all around the world. Last time I talked to you, I said, you've been traveling around the world, gave all these accolades. So what else is new, Joel?
Well, the passport's getting kind of messy, I'll say that. You know, it's getting filled up. We've been to England this year, and we spent a March in New Zealand, and we're really fortunate. I mean, Glenn is known internationally, and because of that, we get a chance to really go to some pretty fun places.
You know, one of the nice things about this awards is Jeff's been out of town touring with Glenn Campbell. We had 1,500 people. It's a good poll, I would believe, that kind of said, well, it was a good cross-section, and you came in first, and by all means, I mean, this is great. This is the closest thing I've had so far to the Golden Cactus Awards that I envisioned. Next year, I want one about this big, just a saguaro cactus, kind of like our answer to the Oscars. I think it'll be great.
It's a good-looking award, too.
Well, thank you, Sandy.
I'd like to say, I think also it's a testimony to survival. Jeff Dayton has made his way in country music. It hasn't always been easy. I mean, this looks like a heck of a cushy gig, but he came by it honestly and with a long haul of hard work. And a lot of people respect that, and I think that's part of the reason for his winning.
You know, people a lot of times listen to your song, like the one you did for George Strait and Johnny Lee, and the people here know you as Jeff Dayton. But how do the people feel about you that see you playing with Glenn Campbell? I mean, when are you going to start getting out there and getting your just desserts for being such a great songwriter?
Well, I guess that's just a matter of time, and we'll see what happens. I'm really happy being right where I am right now, and you know, it's a blast just getting to do it.
You made some incredible contacts, right?
Yeah, and that's always hopeful. I mean, I think that down the road things will continue to improve, and I look ahead with a lot of hope, but I'm not impatient in the least. I mean, we're having a great time. I'm working with some of the best people on earth. I'm making a lot of friends, and I'm looking.
And a lot of money?
Well, I'm making enough money to keep the house paid for,
But you're never there. You live in Fountain Hills, and you're never there. You still in Fountain Hills?
I live in Fountain Hills, yeah. I got a 3-year-old daughter, and I'm having a blast teaching her how to play Bungalow Bill on the piano, and we're enjoying being a family a whole lot.
Well, you just heard it. When he's at home, he listens to the Beatles.
That's what I grew up on. I can't help it. It's great.
Well, for me, Joel Samuel, Jeff Dayton, and Sandy Lovejoy, we're going to get back to the party.